Hello everyone, this is Cyberverse Prime, and today I have a very special unboxing for all of you for me to share with you all. But first off, I just wanted to show you two figures that I got in the mail yesterday. First thing is first, I got Dark of the Moon Deluxe Bumblebee. I didn't do anything to the MechTech weapon to make it lock out. It was like that right out of the box. And for some odd reason, this this version of the MechTech weapon is able to lock out, and I don't know why that is, but I don't really care. Still looks pretty lame, to be totally honest. But I got this guy along with the original deluxe Soundwave from Dark of the Moon. So I now have two of the three canceled deluxe class figures. The only one that I'm missing now is Q, or Wheeljack, but unfortunately that guy's a little bit harder to track down than the other two. This guy and Leadfoot. This guy and Leadfoot are pretty decent to get a hold of right now because of two reasons. Actually, the main reason is, since their Studio Series versions came out, the Studio Series versions have been harder to get a hold of, while their older figures are now a little bit easier to get a hold of. So basically, what I'm saying is the new one replaced the old one. So the new one is more... So basically, since the new release from Hasbro is, the superior one, this one's going to be more obsolete. And this one is going to be everyone's, you know what, who cares, I'm going to sell it kind of figure. And I managed to pick up Soundwave. Really cool figure. Haven't transformed him yet. Another fault so far is that his gun doesn't lock into the satellite mode, but I don't really care. I kind of like the gun mode more than the satellite dish mode. The gun, look at this. This gun is badass. So anyway, let's get right into the unboxing. Let me just find my freaking knife. There it is. I'm not even prepared. Oh boy. B, you're going to have to get out of the way. Now, this right here is a figure that I have been wanting for the past 11 years. So, it's time to unbox them now. From the size, you can probably guess it's an older figure, which it is. It's definitely 100% an older figure. Just wish this guy used a little bit better tape. Oh yeah. Alright. As I lift it up, oh yeah. Oh flippin' hell yes. Here we go. It is the KO Buster Optimus. Now, I will admit, this is the KO, but in all honesty, I don't care if it's a KO, because I'm going to be flat out honest. It's better than the original. Well, this one is just as good as the original, and quite frankly, I don't care if it's the KO. The KO was cheaper, paid about $80 for this. Everyone at the time was going, when this guy first came out, the KO version, everyone was going nuts about it because the original Buster Prime is so damn hard to track down. It is so hard to get nowadays. and it's just not worth it. It's not worth tracking down anymore. It's just, a pain in the ass to get. But technically, I have Buster Prime, and all I'm going to say is now I'm 100% satisfied. This guy will be replacing my Revenge of the Fallen Leader Optimus, not my Supreme Jetwing. It will not be replacing that. It'll just be replacing my definitive Revenge of the Fallen Leader Optimus. I will be selling that figure. Please don't ask me for it because it's only missing the swords, the flip out swords. I removed them because I really didn't care for those blades because they got in the way in the transformation, and I'm not so sure on this one. I may keep them on, I may not. I don't know. I probably won't, but we'll see. In terms of a review, I will probably leave them on, and then maybe after the review, I'll either decide on taking them on or off, or leaving them on or taking them off. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for my little haul video, slash unboxing, you could say. Now you're probably wondering, why did you buy Bumblebee and Soundwave? Well, Bumblebee I didn't really want to get. I sold this figure, but I really wanted this. There was an eBay sale for 2 Soundwaves for the same price, you could say. There was a Soundwave up for $80, and I think maybe $11 shipping or something like that. But then there was a set of 2 figures, which was Bumblebee and Soundwave for $80 plus free shipping. Obviously, you can see which one I chose. And I just wanted to let you guys know, please, when I show off these older figures that everyone basically wanted as kids or whatever, I buy them when the time is right. I'm not just out there just flinging my money just to show off or flex. I'm not doing that, I swear. I'm just basically, it's called being there at the right time and waiting for the right price. That's what it's all about. I'm not here to one up anybody or make anybody jealous, because I mean, honestly, that's not an official Buster Prime. That's just the KO. Even though the KO, yes, is harder to find, I mean, this one's just as hard to find for a good price, but I managed to find one, and I can't really say that, I'm lucky, because I still paid a decent amount of money for this. I paid about, in total, $80 for that. I paid $80 for that. This was $84 because of shipping and everything. So roughly, yeah. Don't think I'm getting these for good damn prices. I mean, yeah, you could say, yeah, that's a decent price for 3 figures, but this guy cost me the same price for the 2 of these. It's kind of insane. But this one I can understand. These guys were still kind of, overpriced. But nonetheless, you kind of catch my drift, I hope. Basically, I'm saying I still had to pay a good significant amount of money to get these. Don't think, oh, my friends are hitting me up, or I'm getting, I'm just saying I can, basically what I'm trying to say is that if you feel jealous that I have these figures, or you're just kind of like, man, this guy's so lucky. It's not lucky. I'm not lucky, and please don't be jealous of me. I'm not trying to make anybody jealous. That's one thing about me I want everybody to know now. I'm not trying to make anybody jealous. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. When I show off these older figures, or if I buy something, I wanted this ever since its first announcement. Not just the KO, but the Buster Prime itself. I wanted this ever since I was a freaking kid, damn it. I wanted this ever since I was a kid. This is my dream figure, and I finally was able to buy it. So, yeah, I'm gonna buy my dream figure. I'm just saying. If you want to come at somebody for buying their dream figure or a figure they wanted as a kid to recreate just to recreate a badass scene, go on ahead, come at me, but I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. So, I just want to clarify that if you get jealous that I have a certain figure and that you don't, I'm sorry. It's just, I was not trying to sound like an asshole, but it's just called being there at the right time. And I'm going to give you guys some advice real quick. If you really want a figure that I want, just search it up on eBay. Because I can give you some advice right now, which I am. The older figures, if you're an old school collector like me, if you're collecting like from the first movie to Dark of the Moon, now is actually a really good time to start going online and trying to find some of these old toys. Because let me just tell you this, Studio Series, yes, it is killing it with all of these new releases and all of these, older characters coming back on shelves and look more screen accurate. Well, I'm telling you now, Studio Series figures are getting more and more expensive. Let me just name off a few, like Optimus Prime. Doesn't matter which version. Soundwave. Some of the Soundwaves are going up for a crazy amount of money. Ironhide. Ironhide's going for crazy money. I think Blackout's going for, a pretty decent amount. I believe Grimlock is. Sentinel Prime. Most of the constructor... I shit you not, dude. The Studio Series are completely outrageously freaking overpriced in terms of secondary market. But if you want to go back and get some of the older figures that you maybe wanted as a kid or kind of wanted until Studio Series came out, and if you still got that same, desire to want, like a Dark of the Moon Deluxe Soundwave from the original cancellation of Wave 6, maybe 5, I don't remember. Just type it in on eBay or Mercari. I can tell you right now, these figures are going for a pretty decent amount of money. And when I mean that, I don't mean like 150 to 200. No, I mean this guy. I still see a lot of other listings for decent prices like 80, 70, sometimes even 50. I'm telling you now, I wouldn't pay that much. But if you really want it, you'll pay for it. And always make sure that it's sometimes a U.S. seller, because U.S. sellers will definitely give you what you want. I don't recommend ordering from China. I had two mishaps this year with Chinese sellers. I'm going to tell you guys now, fuck the Chinese sellers. Just saying. Because they will rip you off, they'll take your money, and they sometimes won't even give you the figure, or they'll ship you something different. So, I would highly recommend, if you live in the U.S., buy from U.S. sellers. Don't go to, to China, Hong Kong, or anything else like that. But nonetheless, I hope you all enjoyed my video. Sorry about that little bit of a speech and rant there, but it's just some advice. Just take my advice for granted. Well, don't take my advice for granted. I mean, just, listen to my advice. Go on eBay. Look up a figure that you want. And then, if you find the figure of your dreams and the price of your dreams, buy it if you got the money. So, with that being said, this has been Cyberverse Prime, rolling out. Peace, guys.